Who doesn't want to come home to a cat or a dog or any great animal? Animals are truly our best friends. We're here in Welland tonight at Club Richelieu for a great fundraiser for the SPCA. We've got great weather, we've got food, we've got drink, we've got prize tables, we've got all kinds of great stuff, and we've got a legendary band performing too. So let the ruckus begin.
So let's hear it. 50 years going strong. Please welcome Ruckus!
Back to dream, right between my sun machine. On clouds and different nights, every place I go is right. Go far, go near, go far away from you.
Well, Ruckus, yeah, it was a few years ago. Got a phone call out of nowhere. The guys are, we've been in touch here and there, but getting a little older, just say, wow, it would be fun to do it again. And we were healthy enough. We said, why not try it? We went out, had fun, and said, you know what, let's do this because it's good playing old 70s rock and roll. Thank God we ran into each other because it is. It's really, it really keeps my spirits up and theirs as well because, at our age, we don't know how long we can keep doing it, but as long as we can, we will.
Now, as some people were mentioning, oh, Ruckus is performing. Tell us a little bit about your past, because you guys are pretty popular here in the area.
Well, yes, they were actually formed far before I actually joined the band. In Port Colborne, they were the band. They did Jerry Lewis Telethon on Channel 7 when we were younger, and the whole city was excited for them. Back then, rock was very big. I mean, the hair, the big amps, and they were a great band. Unfortunately, we've had some members pass and some members lost due to accidents and health. And
now you're obviously here tonight with the band to support the SPCA. Tell us how that came together, that relationship.
Well, Ray Knoll is pretty instrumental on his organizational skills, and we're not really wanting to play that much, so we figured what charity could we get involved in. And since I've been with the Humane Society for 35 years as a volunteer, I said, guys, what do you think? They said, sure. So we all have pets, and we all know that they're basically funded with donations. So we do well here in terms of obviously the crowd. So the crowd comes here to hear music, but also to support the Humane Society.
So one of our dog walkers, primary dog walkers, Terry, he was part of the group Ruckus. They've been around for about 35 years. They had quite a following in the Niagara region and just across the river. And he came to us with the idea about getting the group back together out of retirement as a fundraiser. And like you say, this is our third event. Very, very successful every year. Everybody comes out and has a great time, supports the shelter, and of course all the animals in our care. Yeah, so we just keep evolving each year. We have a penny sale now, we have a raffle. We just want people all year long. We ask the community for support. They support us tremendously, again, for the dogs in our care, some of our dogs that need extra care. This is our way of giving back a little bit. We keep the prices down. You can get tickets at the door tonight for $10. That's all we charge to get in. We don't want to make it, too expensive for people to come. The group gets up there. Great group, rock and roll. Everybody has a great time. By the end of the night, we got people up dancing. A lot of songs, of course, that the older generation will know, as well as some for the younger generation. We definitely rely on the community as a whole. We have our budget every year, but of course we see animals that come in that are hit by car. They require extra surgeries, amputations, different things like that. So these fundraisers, all of the money raised to just go towards the animals in our care for those extra surgeries or anything extra over and above the budget that we just can't take care of for those animals. So like I say, without the community support, a lot of what we do wouldn't be possible. Yeah, so we always have lots of animals. We operate 3 shelters here in the Niagara region, Port Colborne, Welland, and Niagara Falls. All of our animals that are up for adoption, cats and dogs, are available on our website or our Facebook page. We're not at capacity yet. We only have about 85%, but there's always a loving pet in one of those shelters looking for that forever home. And I encourage everybody to check us online or stop by the shelter and have a look.
35 years, you were just saying, as a volunteer. If there's someone out there thinking about it, tell them about your past. I mean, it must be rewarding.
You know, it is. I mean, it's also addicting because there's not that many of us that are volunteering there. You know, you think between Welland, Port Colborne, we would find a lot, but there's only, you know, 2 handfuls. So if anyone wants to even, you know, go out and walk a dog or two, good exercise for you, gets the dogs out, gives them a little bit of peace because they rely on that hour. The dogs I do see me coming, they just go nuts for about 5 seconds while I, you know, try to get them on the leash. And that's all they got to look forward to till they find a home. So if you can get out there, even for 45 minutes to an hour, do it. Because we always need help.
How excited are you guys to go on and just rock this crowd?
Honestly, as a musician, this is one of the best because working for the Humane Society is the greatest. Seeing all our friends here for the same purpose is great. And playing with Ruckus is great. I've also playing here with Scott Brown and Mike Greggio with the Scott Brown Band. Great guys from Port, super talented. So we're going to throw, you know, something a little different. Ruckus is going to rock. Roger's on with Nostalgia Now, nice, easy-going stuff. And with Scott, we'll do something in the middle of the road, but they're all great musicians. It's just fun just being with them.
Roger Roy behind me on the stage performing, and Ruckus is coming up later on tonight. It's a great fundraiser here at Club Richelieu in Welland for the SPCA, and remember, they need your help, so please go to their website and get involved in our community. Reporting for The Source, I'm Bob, nothing but a hound dog Romeo. Oh!